Hello everyone, welcome back to our medical education channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss CT brain stroke identification. Stroke is a medical emergency that requires rapid diagnosis and immediate management. Every minute of delay results in the loss of millions of neurons. When a patient presents with sudden weakness, facial drooping, speech difficulty, or altered consciousness, the first and most important investigation is a CT scan of the brain. In this video, we will understand why CT brain is the first investigation in stroke, how to identify ischemic and hemorrhagic stroke on CT, early and late CT findings, common vascular territories involved. By the end of this video, you will be able to confidently interpret CT brain findings in stroke patients. Why CT brain is done first. The primary purpose of CT brain in suspected stroke is to answer one life-saving question. Is the stroke ischemic or hemorrhagic? This distinction is critical because ischemic stroke may be treated with thrombolytic therapy. Hemorrhagic stroke requires completely different management. CT scan is preferred because it is fast and easily available, can be performed in unstable patients, extremely sensitive for detecting acute hemorrhage. CT also helps rule out other conditions such as brain tumors, head injury, subdural or epidural hematoma. That is why non-contrast CT brain is the first-line investigation in acute stroke. Types of stroke. There are two main types of stroke. Ischemic stroke, which accounts for about 80 to 85%, occurs due to blockage of a cerebral artery, leading to reduced blood supply and brain infarction. Hemorrhagic stroke, which accounts for about 15 to 20%, occurs due to rupture of a blood vessel, causing bleeding into or around the brain. CT brain plays a crucial role in differentiating these two types. Normal CT brain appearance. Before identifying abnormalities, it is important to understand the normal CT brain appearance. On a non-contrast CT, bone appears bright white, cerebrospinal fluid appears black. Gray matter is slightly darker than white matter. Ventricles are symmetrical and filled with dark CSF. Any disturbance in this normal symmetry or density suggests pathology. CT brain in ischemic stroke. Early signs. In the early hours of ischemic stroke, CT may appear almost normal, but careful observation reveals subtle signs. One of the earliest signs is loss of gray-white matter differentiation, especially in the insular cortex, known as the insular ribbon sign. Another important sign is sulcal effacement, caused by early cerebral edema. The normal grooves on the brain surface become shallow or disappear. A very important vascular sign is the hyperdense artery sign, most commonly the hyperdense middle cerebral artery, which indicates a clot inside the artery. Recognizing these early signs is essential for timely thrombolytic therapy. Established ischemic stroke findings. As time progresses, CT findings become more obvious. The affected area appears hypodense, meaning darker than the surrounding brain tissue. This hypodensity represents brain infarction. Associated findings include increasing cerebral edema, compression of ventricles, midline shift in severe cases. These findings confirm an established ischemic stroke. Chronic ischemic stroke. In chronic stroke, CT shows well-defined hypodense areas, loss of brain volume, enlargement of adjacent ventricles due to tissue loss. These changes indicate old infarction and permanent damage. Vascular territories in ischemic stroke.
The middle cerebral artery, or MCA, is the most commonly affected vessel. CT shows hypodensity involving the frontal, parietal, and temporal lobes. Anterior cerebral artery strokes affect the medial frontal lobe and cause predominant contralateral leg weakness. Posterior cerebral artery strokes involve the occipital lobe and present with visual disturbances. Understanding vascular territories helps correlate CT findings with clinical symptoms. CT brain in hemorrhagic stroke. Hemorrhagic stroke is easily identified on CT. Acute blood appears hyperdense or bright white on CT scans. The hemorrhage is often surrounded by a hypodense area representing edema. Common types include intracerebral hemorrhage, commonly seen in hypertension, affecting the basal ganglia, thalamus, pons, or cerebellum. Subarachnoid hemorrhage, where blood is seen in sulci and basal cisterns. Intraventricular hemorrhage, where blood fills the ventricular system. CT is extremely sensitive in detecting acute hemorrhage and guides urgent management.
Ischemic versus hemorrhagic stroke, CT comparison. On CT brain, ischemic stroke appears hypodense. Hemorrhagic stroke appears hyperdense. Ischemic stroke may appear normal initially, while hemorrhage is visible immediately. This distinction determines whether thrombolysis can be safely given. Clinical importance and conclusion. CT brain is the cornerstone investigation in acute stroke management. It saves critical time, prevents treatment errors, guides life-saving decisions. Always remember, time is brain. Early CT interpretation leads to better outcomes and reduced disability. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more medical education videos.